I joined YouTube 5 years ago, but I'm still not monetized. How do I feel about that, and what are my plans going forward? So far, my YouTube journey has been up and down, and like most, I've had a few outliers as far as views, with some performing really well for the size of my channel, and some being complete stinkers. I started this YouTube channel on March 25th, 2020. This was at the beginning of the COVID-19 lockdown. Initially, I posted gaming content, but I found it wasn't something I was passionate about, and I stopped making videos. I still wanted to do YouTube, but I didn't know what that would be. For 2 years, I didn't post anything, but it was something that was constantly on my mind. So I thought to myself, what is something I was passionate about that I would do regardless of whether I had a YouTube channel or not? That passion is watching movies. Before the COVID-19 lockdown, I was going to the movie theater every weekend multiple times, and after the lockdown was lifted and theaters reopened, I returned as soon as possible. It was clear watching movies, specifically in the movie theater, was my passion. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of movie review channels, and I had the idea of reviewing a movie, but also giving a fan fiction take on the movie. Meaning, after reviewing the movie, I would give my take on what I would do differently with the story. As with many things, initially this seemed like a good idea, but soon I found that I struggled to come up with an alternate version of the story. Some movies were easier than others, but I couldn't deal with every movie I wanted to review. So I had to pivot and make a more quote-unquote standard movie review, if you will. This helped me put out videos quicker and alleviated some of the stress of having to come up with an alternate storyline. As I continued to make videos, I made another pivot, but this wasn't with the format of the reviews. I made a change to the format of the videos. Instead of making long-form content, I decided to make short-form videos. I thought this could benefit in a few ways. One, I could produce videos much quicker since at the time YouTube Shorts were capped at 1 minute. And two, I could differentiate myself from most movie review channels by focusing on short-form content, which also aligned more with my channel name, Quick Take. I produced almost 200 shorts, but then realized how hard it would be to get the channel monetized. There are two tiers to monetization requirements on YouTube Shorts. The first tier opens up membership options for your community, and the second tier opens up everything else, with the biggest being ad revenue. To be eligible for the second tier, you need 1,000 subscribers and 10 million short views in the last 90 days. The 10 million short views seemed impossible to get with the type of content I make and the views I was getting. I made a pivot once again to return to long form content. Not only was it becoming very difficult to keep my reviews under 1 minute, but it also gave me a better chance of getting monetized. I would still need 1,000 subscribers, but I would only need 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. This seemed more achievable. While more achievable, it obviously still hasn't happened. So far, I've produced over 200 long form videos. As of the time of this video recording, I have under 450 subscribers and over 1,300 watch hours. Could I get to the second tier monetization requirements with the content I'm currently making? I believe I could, but it seems like it would take a good long while. I have a few options that I could take with my channel, continue with what I'm doing, pivot to something completely different and start over, niche down even further and focus on one genre of films such as horror, or introduce other concepts that are related to movies but not necessarily movie reviews, such as deep dive, talking head videos. I guess another option is to quit, but that's not something I want or am willing to do. One concept I've thought about is to watch a foreign film without subtitles or it being dubbed and see how much of the plot I can understand. This could be fun for the audience to see how close or how far I am to the actual plot. I'm not sure how fun that would be for me, and I think that's why I've hesitated to do it. One concept I have done is review and compare two similar movies. While I've only done one of these videos, it did well for my channel. That video compared two Western movies, The Dead Don't Hurt and Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1. I'll leave a link to the video in the description, and you can click on the card above. This concept seems more plausible, but I do need to get inspired by movies to make such comparisons, and I haven't been inspired so far. Other concepts could be to watch and review the worst and best rated films on each streaming service, but for now I'll continue with my movie reviews until I get inspired to produce something else. As I mentioned earlier, if I wanted to get more views or grow my subscribers, I might have to pivot. One of the hardest things as a creator on YouTube is knowing when to pivot, but also knowing when to stay patient and continue on the current path and see where that takes you. You could either be too late or too soon with each scenario, and it's hard to gauge which path to take. There's also a time in most YouTubers' journey when they ask themselves if they've lost the plot. Are they fooling themselves when it comes to making it work on YouTube? If I weren't making videos, what would I be doing? More than likely, I would be thinking of starting a YouTube channel. If this works out, great. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. At the very least, I won't look back with regret for not even giving it a try. When you start a YouTube channel, you're doing something creative. You're learning how to script, shoot, edit, market, and other skills. By doing something creative, you might unlock something within yourself that may be completely different from YouTube, but may not have manifested if it wasn't for starting a YouTube channel. While getting the channel monetized is not the end-all, be-all, it would be amazing to have. Like everyone who starts a YouTube channel, you hope that one day this could be your full-time job. This is only possible if you're already rich, which I'm not, or if the channel replaces your current salary. Without my channel getting monetized, this can't happen. Even if the channel was monetized, more than likely the amount of views I get and the length of videos I make, the revenue from ads won't be enough to make up for my current salary. Many videos I've seen of how creators make money from YouTube usually show that ad revenue is a small portion of their total revenue streams. A larger percentage of how creators make money mostly comes from sponsorships and selling merchandise or courses. There are other ways to make money from YouTube, but I won't get into the specifics here. The point I'm making as to why I'm trying to get monetized is who wouldn't want to make additional money if they could, however much that would be. If you've seen my videos before or glanced at my channel, you would have noticed this is a departure from what I usually produce. There are two specific reasons why I'm doing this video. One of the reasons I made this video is because I wanted to reflect and document my journey on this channel. I think it would be nice to one day come back to this video in the future to remind myself how the channel started. The main reason though why I'm doing this type of video is that it's more of an experiment. On my personal feed on YouTube, I see many videos about how YouTube changed my life with X number of subscribers, how much YouTube paid me as a small creator. However, there are many creators like myself that have not met the monetization requirement. I want to see if I made a video about not being monetized after X amount of years, X amount of videos, and X amount of subscribers, if that would resonate with viewers and other creators. For those who watch my videos, I thank you and hope you find them useful and entertaining. For those who are new, I hope to see you in the next video.